dive into the fire, to ride on the curled clouds. To thy strong bidding, test Ariel and all her quality.
Hast thou, spirit, performed the tempest that I did bade thee?
To every article, I boarded the king's ship, in the deck and in the waist, then in the cabins. In all cabins, I flamed amazement. Sometimes I'd divide and burn in many places, then meet and join. Oh, sulphurous cracks of roaring, most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake.
That's my bold spirit, that this coil would not infect his reason.
All but felt the fever of mad and played some tricks of desperation. All but the mariners plunged into the foaming brine, quitting the vessel, then all afire with me. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first to jump, his hair then upstanding like reeds. He shouted, "Hell is empty and all devils are here!"
But was this nigh shore?
Close by.
But are they safe?
Not a hair perished, and, as thou badest me, I have dispersed them in troops about the isle. The king's son I landed on his own, cooling the air with his sighs and his arms in this sad knot.
Of the king's ship, tell me how thou hast disposed of the rest of the fleet.
Safely in harbor is the king's ship, in the cave where once thou called me up at midnight to fetch the dew from the still vexed vermouths. There she's hid. The mariners are all under the hatches stowed, and the rest bound sadly home for Naples, supposing they saw the king's ship wrecked and his great person perish.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there is more work. What is the time of the day?
Past the mid-season?
At least 2 glances. The time 'twixt 6, and by us both must be spent most preciously.
Is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pain, let me remember thou what thou hast promised, but is not performed.
How now, Moody? What is it thou canst demand?
My liberty?
Before the time be out, no more!
I prithee, remember I have done thee worthy service, told thee no lies, made thee no mistakings, served thee without grudge or grumbling. Thou didst promise to bait me a full year.
Hast thou forgotten from what a torment I did free thee?
No.
Thou hast, and think it much to run upon the oozes of the salt deep, to do my business in the veins of the earth when it's baked with frost.
I do not, sir.
Thou liest, malignant thing! Hast thou forgotten the foul witch Sycorax, who with age and envy was grown into a hoop? Hast thou forgotten her?
No, sir.
Where was she born? Speak!
Sir, in Argier.
Oh, was she so? I was once in a month recount aught ere thou been. This damned witch Sycorax, for sorcery's terrible, to enter human hearing in Argier. Thou knowest for one reason they would not take her life. Is this not true?
Aye, sir.
This blue-eyed hag was hither brought with child, and as thou reported thyself, were then her slave. And yet, a spirit too delicate to carry out her abhorred commands. Refusing her grand heists, she did confine thee to a cloven pine, where thou did painfully remain a dozen winters. Where in that time this island was left littered with her son.
Yes, Caliban.
Yes, that Caliban, not honored with a human shape. Thou best know from what a torment I did free thee. It was by my art, when I arrived, that gaped the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master.
If thou murmurest more, I will rend an oak and peg thee in his knotty entrails till thou hast hollowed away 12 winters.
Pardon, I will be correspondent to command and do my spiriting gently.
Do so, and I will discharge thee in 2 days.
That's my noble master. What shall I do? Say what? What shall I do?
Make thyself like a nymph of the sea, subject to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Take this shape, and hearken, come into